Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Tuesday, the 1st of February 2022 at 14:25. That's 2:25 in the afternoon. Our apologies for no video yesterday. We were called away unexpectedly and weren't back in time to produce something. However, having said that, we would like to see how the videos fare when we publish them in the later afternoon. We did find that our morning videos were reducing in the number of people viewing them, and we're wondering either perhaps there is a fall off or whether there is a difference in the time of day that the videos are published. So we shall test over the next couple of days later afternoon videos rather than morning ones. Now, at the moment, we're still in a situation whereby Ukraine mainly dominates the headlines, and whether Russia plans to move into the Ukraine or not is still debated. We found this afternoon is that Reuters have published Ukraine announces plan to boost army, Europeans rally behind Zelensky. President Zelensky signed a decree on Tuesday to boost Ukraine's armed forces by 100,000 troops over 3 years and raise soldiers' pay as European leaders lined up to back him in a standoff with Russia. So immediately we can see that military maneuvers are still well underway. And someone that we know in the military who have connections over there actually told us, do not be fooled by the media. Shots are being fired currently, which we were surprised at. They're targeted and they're narrow, but there has already been some shootings that have gone unreported. Also, rather disturbing on Reuters is Omicron subvariant BA2, more infectious than original, Danish study finds. But we think we're rapidly getting to the sort of position now where people are so fed up that they're now more willing to take risks, and it appears that whilst Omicron is more infectious, the actual effects of it, especially to the vaccinated, tend to be rather mild in general. What we would like to look at also is on the BBC. Certainly in the UK, CO2 industry strikes deal to prevent shortages. Shoppers warned of a £180 rise in annual food bills. Tesco puts 1,600 jobs at risk as night shifts are cut. 2 million people miss their tax return deadline. Those people who are self-employed have to submit their tax returns by the last day of January, and 2 million haven't done so. And house prices, on the positive front, if you're a homeowner, negative if you're a buyer, house prices in fastest January rise for 17 years. America, Ukraine leader praises West's response on Russia. Denmark lifts almost all COVID restrictions. And we're now beginning to see an opening up of global economies. Dollar index, it's down 0.2 today and fell yesterday, because those who follow our weekly updates will have seen that the dollar index was over 97. It has dipped back. Equity markets in the US yesterday broadly up between 1 and as high as 3.5%, almost for the Nasdaq. Asia Pacific broadly up between, 0.01% and just over 1%. And as far as Europe and UK are concerned, yes, a healthy rise between 1 and 1.4%. Now, economic data. We had yesterday the Chicago PMI, which actually came in much stronger than many people had anticipated, coming in at 65.2 for January, against 64.3 in December, and against expectations of 62.3. Now, today we have the market manufacturing and ISM manufacturing indices, job openings and job quits, and construction spending. But it's the manufacturing indices that people are going to be paying attention to. And then tomorrow, the ADP employment report. That's going to be quite important, because that should not guaranteed, but should give us a guide as to what may happen to the non-farm payrolls on Friday, which is the key piece of data this week. Now, what's happened to gold prices? Well, we can see at this moment, gold is currently $1,805. It's up $7 over the last 24 hours. But if we look at it compared to Friday's close, it closed on Friday at $1,792. It's $1,805 now, so it's up $13 since Friday's close. Silver's performed also well. I'll have to refresh the page. It's up 49 cents at $22.97, toying with that $23 level. It did actually exceed it at one point earlier today at $23.05, and we compare that with the week closed on Friday at $22.50. So we've seen a nice healthy 47 cents rise. Cryptocurrency markets also performing well, as they will, generally following the Nasdaq, and up 5%, and we're now seeing Bitcoin just about to touch $39,000. Looking at our videos over the weekend, we produced gold and silver update, 2 different versions but broadly the same content, and also on Sunday, Turbulent week ahead for gold and silver, and we have links to these below. That's it for now. Nothing particularly exciting happening until this economic data comes out, or if there's some form of geopolitical move on the horizon. We are feeling moderately positive for gold and silver, but frankly, we're not blind to the fact that inflation is running out of control. And so we will see quite a harsh reaction, in our view, by the Fed and other central banks in doing whatever they can in order to keep that inflation contained as much as possible. But they have to do it without ruining any potential recovery in economic growth. Thank you so much for listening. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, press the bell sign, and during the course of the week we shall be producing videos showing what others are now saying they predict the gold and silver price for 2022 to be, and we shall give our prediction at the end of the week of the same. Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.